everybody, and welcome to week 5. So this week I kind of have an idea on how I want to do the videos. I have my notes on my iPod right here. I'm organizing it by symptoms and what's been going on this week. So there's not really too many questions to answer, just updating my symptoms and any extra details that go along with the pregnancy for this week. So let's just jump right into it. This week for symptoms, I lost my nausea. I haven't really been nauseous this week, which is kind of odd because last week I had gotten nauseous 3 times and now it's kind of just like poof, gone. I'm not disappointed because obviously if it wants to come back, it'll come back with a vengeance. But it was kind of like a reassurance that baby was doing okay. However, I'm just waiting for it to come back. Also this week there has been some cramping. Sometimes it's a little intense. I kind of cringe and I'm like, ow, but a lot of the time it just kind of fades in and then fades out, which kind of doesn't bother me, but it's totally normal, so it's kind of another form of reassurance that baby's doing okay. Another thing this week has been increased creamy white cervical mucus. And it's to the point where I run to the bathroom and I think it's going to be blood, and obviously it's not. But I've gotten used to it, so if it happens while I'm cramping, that's when I get a little worried. But normally it just randomly happens and I know that it's just the mucus. I still have the nipple sensitivity. Let me just tell you, it is annoying. When I'm putting my bra on, when I'm taking it off, if I'm in bed and my boobs brush across a pillow when I'm sleeping, it's kind of like, ow, ow. But other than that, it's not too bad. Like I said, ooh, excuse me, in my last video, people said the sides of their boobs hurt, and mine still don't. I mean, I get like pinching feelings, but it goes away. Another thing that I didn't mention last week, that happened more last week, was burping. I burp all the time. And I was telling some people, I guess it's better than it coming out the other end, but either way it's kind of annoying. But like I said, this week it kind of died down. I randomly burp here or there. But yeah, heartburn has been present. It's not like really burning, but when I eat certain things, I can feel like a little bit of burning sensation in my throat, like the bottom of my throat. So I know that is going to be coming soon, but for now it's really bearable. I don't need to take anything to calm it down. It's just kind of like a little nuisance feeling. And earlier this week, mood swings. I spent a lot of earlier this week crying. I was stressed out. I was worried. I think the shock was still there of getting a positive. So I was just very, very emotional. As this week has gone on, it's kind of mellowed down. Things annoy me, things make me mad, certain things that I don't want to talk about that people bring up, that really gets to me. But other than that, it's kind of died down a little bit. I'm not as overly dramatic, if you want to call it that. I kind of just keep it to myself and stew in my own anger, I suppose. And that is it for all of my symptoms, so I'm just going to quick move in on what's been going on this week. Like I said before in my symptoms, I've been really upset, really crying lately, and most of that was attributed to lack of money and living situations. When I first got my positive, I did not have a job. So in my mind I was kind of playing, how am I going to raise a baby? How am I going to support this baby if I don't have a job? And then as well as living situations, we live in a 2-bedroom duplex. So we have the living room downstairs, the kitchen, and the bathroom. Then you come up the stairs and it's my room, and then you have to walk through my room to get to my mom's room. So it's like constrained for room. So I was worrying about that because my room isn't really that big, so where am I going to fit a crib? Where am I going to fit this, that, everything else? So that's some things that were really upsetting me. Going back to jobs, earlier this week as well, I had gotten a job offer. So I will be working at a daycare. I start today because I'm filming this a day ahead of time. I start today, Tuesday, and I am in the toddler room. So I get to be with the toddlers. They're so much fun. When I went for my working interview, I had a blast in the toddler room, and I'm with the teacher that I had my working interview with, Colleen, and we clicked instantly. So I'm really excited to start that job. And another thing I've been kind of worrying about is how I'm going to tell my supervisor. Granted, I knew about it before I accepted the job, but I feel like it would be a nuisance for me to be like, yeah, I'm going to take the job, and then, oh, by the way, I'm going to be leaving for maternity leave next May. So it's very stressful thinking about how her reaction is going to be. However, I know that she can't take my job from me because of that. So I have my doctor's appointment on September 30th, and then I think I'm going to wait until the 12-week mark when I'm done with the first trimester to tell her. So I don't know how that's going to play out, and I'll probably do a video about it after I tell her, but yeah. Also, since I did get my job, I was talking to my mom about moving out. I've wanted to move out for a long time, and I was actually planning on it until I quit my last job, which is a long story. So I've been looking at income-based living, which there is an apartment complex not too far from work. Sorry, this keeps focusing. Not too far from work, and they go by your income, and I want to get a one-bedroom apartment there. I figure that me and baby could fit in a one-bedroom apartment easily, and so we've been looking at that. And I think once I've been working at the daycare center for about 3-4-ish months, I will go apply for an apartment there and hopefully get to move in soon. So I'll do vlogs about that if I decide to move, or if moving goes through, I'll do some vlogs on that and some moving type videos, because I do want to get this channel more about my life. And someone else had brought up doing a day in the life before baby gets here, and then also after he or she gets here. So let me know what you guys think down below. And I always take video requests. I have some in mind that I want to do, but I always want to do things that you guys want to see, so just let me know. Another thing, going back to the crying symptom, moodiness, I feel very unwelcome in my own home. And I think it's because the living space is small, and my stepdad, when my mom told him I was pregnant, his first reaction was, oh, we're gonna have a crying baby in the house? Great. Which kind of makes me feel bad, like I'm intruding on someone's life, I'm becoming a burden. So that's when I started feeling unwelcome in my own home, and I talked to my mom about it, and she told me, of course, you're not unwelcome. But from my point of view, I feel like I'm just a huge burden. So that's also what sparked the idea to move out. This week I went to my college orientation, which was really fun. The only reason I went was because I needed my ID, but we didn't get it. It was sort of a waste of time, and I get more into that and school stuff in my last video. So if you haven't seen that, I will put a link down below. But it was helpful to learn where things were, but it was a waste of 7 hours. Yes, I said 7 hours. So, I start school today, so hopefully that goes well. And lastly is I need a constant reassurance that I am pregnant, because I don't feel like it. I mean, my boobs hurt, and I'm really tired. Oh, that's another symptom. I'm really, really tired. But I am constantly taking tests, because I'll wake up and I'll be like, no, that was wrong, or something must have happened. I'm really, really worried that something's going to happen, and I know that's normal. Women are going to worry, but I'm so worried. Sorry it cut off. My mom came upstairs and pissed me the hell off. So, as I was saying, like earlier this week, I had just fell off, so I went and got a few tests, took them, and I've taken them for the past like 3 days, and they came back positive, so obviously nothing's wrong, but I just worry. But yeah, I think that is about it. Yes. So that is it for week 5. Not much to update on. I will see you guys in week 6. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I love new friends. Or else I will see you in the next video. Bye.